The sacred bodies of two prophets remained miraculously preserved for nearly 3,000 years untouched by decay. In recent times, their remains were relocated by a secret group in Turkey. But during this transfer, strange and mysterious events began to unfold across the city. One member of the secret group gave a powerful testimony. He claimed to have seen the holy bodies of the prophets with his own eyes, and even touched them with his own hands. He described their blessed bodies as incredibly soft, as if they had just passed. In short, nothing like this has ever happened before in human history. Are you ready to hear the unbelievable story of Prophet Al-Yasa and Zulkifl? If so, let's begin. All of this information has been taken this reliable book by Talha Ugurlu. In 1995, a looming threat emerged. The sacred tombs of these two blessed prophets, located in the city of Eyl in Turkey, were at risk of being submerged due to the construction of a dam. A decision was made, their graves had to be moved. To carry out this delicate and sacred task, a secret committee of 10 individuals was formed. Among them were the Mufti of the Eyl region, two mosque representatives, and two grave diggers. Every member of the group took a solemn oath. You will not speak of this to anyone for the next 25 years. Before they began, a quiet moment of fear passed among them. What if we open the tombs and find nothing inside? After careful thought, they agreed. If the graves are empty, we will remain silent forever. For 2 full days they walked. First they began with the tomb of the Prophet Al-Yasa, peace be upon him. Then, as they moved on the Prophet Zulkifl, they encountered difficulties. His tomb was hidden beneath a cave. Those present described the experience. We would strike the rock once, then run, because the moment we struck, a wave of heat would hit our faces. A scholar and historian Mullah Omar Khan then spoke out, "Stop what you are doing. It's not possible to open this like that. I will speak to those inside." Witnesses say he truly said those words. Mullah Omar Khan then stood near the tomb for a long time, praying deeply. In Arabic, he expressed their pure intentions and respectfully asked permission to proceed. Only after that did they continue their work, reciting Quranic verses throughout. They struck gently and respectfully, never stopping their recitation. They read the Quran all day as they walked, fully dedicated to their mission. Finally, they succeeded in opening the tomb, and before them lay the entire body, all except the face, which remained unseen. Mullah Omar Khan testified, "I saw the blessed bodies of both prophets with my own eyes. I touched their holy heads, feet, stomachs, chests, and even their faces with my own hands, and they were incredibly soft. It felt as if they were simply asleep." Remember, we are talking about bodies that had been buried for nearly 3,000 years. Other members of the group shared their own accounts. As we carried the sacred bodies, our hands touched their physical forms. They were in a healthy, preserved state. There were no marks on their burial shrouds. Prophet Al-Yasa, peace be upon him, had white hair and a white beard, both noticeably longer than what we see in people today. They also recalled the physical sensation of carrying them. When we lifted the bodies, we felt a great weight pressing down on our shoulders and necks. It wasn't just physical, it was as if we were bearing a spiritual burden too. And they remembered clearly. Prophet Al-Yasa, peace be upon him, was noticeably heavier than Prophet Zulkifl, peace be upon him. They say we carried the sacred bodies to the hill of Prophet Harun and buried them there. As we approached the center of the village of Ail in Diyarbakir, every person from local craftsmen to ordinary villagers stood in silence, upright and respectful, as if waiting to receive the coffins. None of them knew who was inside, but the deep reverence for the prophets moved them to stand in awe. This too is one of the miracles of the prophets. No one in the group dared to look upon the faces of the prophets. Many were so affected by the experience that they couldn't collect themselves afterward. Some even left everything behind and went to live in the mountains. The spiritual weight of that moment was too powerful to bear. For those traveling to Turkey, visiting the graves of these blessed souls should not be forgotten. People who have been there say they felt a spiritual atmosphere unlike any other, and a fragrance so beautiful and pure it had no equal. One of the witnesses shares the following story. 2 months ago, I visited the graves of these two prophets. From the moment I neared the village, I felt a scent in the air, a fragrance so unique it's impossible to describe in words, he says. Friends, recently these prophets revealed themselves to us, and we are witnessing it with our own eyes. What a profound blessing this is, especially for our faith. Surely, within all of this, Allah has hidden great wisdom and secrets known only to Him. All of this has been mentioned in the historical account explained through the Quran by Talha Ugurluel.